him too, but he's been, I don't know if it's a pleasant surprise, but he seems to have adjusted well.
Oh, big time. Everybody has, on not just Giants, but the people that, they've played against, the folks we talked to with the Dodgers, with the Padres, we've heard so many comments about, wow, that guy, he's legit. He's going to be good. The loud contact, because, the scouting report on him in a lot of ways was really fast, really good defensive player, going to be a good base runner, gets the bat on the ball, just doesn't hit it that hard. And that has absolutely not been the case at all. One line drive after another against some really tough pitching, against lefties and righties. The one guy, it tells you about Tyler Glasnow. That's the one guy that it kind of felt like, oh, man, he hadn't seen that before. That was the only guy the whole week that I thought, and he saw Darvish, he saw Cease, he saw Musgrove, he saw lots of good pitchers. Glasnow was the one guy I sort of thought he looked like he was impressed by, and even by the end of that game, he was swinging the bat well again. So let's see if he has a big opener.
Yeah, he's not going to be the only guy. Glasnow,
No.
it's just about health for Glasnow. If he's healthy, he is one of the most difficult ones in the league. More with Dave Fleming, the 25th year at Oracle Park. It's opening day for the Giants and the Padres. We'll look more at the pitching matchup next, only here on the Sports Feeder. A couple more minutes with Dave Fleming as we get ready for the Padres and the Giants. Home opener for the Giants and a redo of last week, and Jordan Hicks will take that. Jordan Hicks versus Dylan Cease, and I know you saw him in the spring as well, but he seems to have taken to this starting pitcher stuff pretty well.
I think a lot of it is going to come down to the long term. Like, does the body hold up? Can he take the workload and game after game go deep into the game and stay healthy? Because if he can, man, the stuff that we saw plays as a starter. He's got three weapons that are really good, and if you have that, you can be a starting pitcher. He is really, really talented, and I think he's highly motivated to make this work. It's going to be hard for the Giants to resist the temptation. You've seen some bullpen struggles already.
Yep.
The Giants don't have a classic sort of power bullpen other than the guy in the ninth inning. It's going to be hard to resist the temptation as some of these other guys get healthy to just stick him toward the back end of games and say good luck with that, because we know how that works. He's been a premium reliever when he's been healthy, but I was really excited by the way he pitched. So I want him to be that stuff as a starter. Man, he could be one of the great free agent signings the Giants have ever had. If he really, truly turned into a starting pitcher consistently with that stuff, the sky is the limit for that guy.
Yeah, we were talking to Tom Murphy on our show today, and that's what he said. He said, look, he can be nasty, because we asked him about possibly, with pen trouble, and he said, look, I get it and I understand that, but he said, look, he's on his way and he's just going to get better. So we'll see. But like you said, when they get everybody back, and I'm not even talking about Robbie Ray, I'm just talking about Cobb and Snell, who's going Monday, man, that's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, the stuff factor for the Giants starting pitchers went way up. You got Webb, but you plug in Harrison and Snell and Hicks, as opposed to, I'm not knocking Stripling and Wood and Minaya and some of these other guys from the last few years, but that is a massive difference in just pure stuff. And the stuff is what wins you games, especially late in the season. Like, you want to be a playoff team and go toe-to-toe with the Braves, with the Dodgers, with the Cubs in the playoffs. You got to have that kind of stuff. And the Giants, they do. They've made a massive improvement in that area.
Dave, great stuff. Have a great call, and we look forward to talking to you all season. Thanks.
25th opening day at Oracle Park. I'm so glad we're all here.
Let's
Hope
go.
It's a great one.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Dave.
See you, John.
You're the best. That is Dave Fleming. He'll have the call. All the boys today. 25th, as he said, opening day. A rematch of last week. Diamond Notes and more coming up next. Get you ready for the Padres and the Giants. We're live from Oracle Park on the Sports Leader. All right, let's get it going. The 25th year of Oracle Park, so we get you ready for a rematch of last week. Jordan Hicks versus Dylan Cease. Let's start with keys to the game, sponsored by Stevens Creek Infinity, where luxury is affordable. Visit StevensCreekInfinity.com for obtainable luxury without the high price tags. Giants are 2-5 on the season, and their 2 wins in San Diego last week. They scored 8 and 9. I'm going to do quick math. 17 runs in their 5 losses, though they've averaged 3.8 runs per game. 19 runs in the 5 losses. 17 runs in the 2 wins. In Jordan Hicks' last win, they scored a season-high 9. So, score runs. Player to bank on, that's brought to us by our good friends at Poppy Bank, located throughout California. Poppy Bank is here to help you hit your financial goals. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. How about this? A player to bank on, Jorge Soler in his last 3 games, 5 for 10, 2 home runs, a double, 3 runs scored, and 3 RBIs. You can bank on that. Finally, the starting pitchers. That is brought to you by Benjamin Moore. Experience the Benjamin Moore retail difference at our independently owned authorized retailers today or at benjaminmoore.com. As I said, a rematch of last week's game at Petco Park, won by the Giants 9-6. Jordan Hicks picked up his first victory as a starter, 3 hits, a walk, and a hit by pitch over 5. He struck out 6. His first win as a starter in his 9th career start. Dylan Cease took the loss in the Padres debut. 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 hits, 2 walks over 4 2/3. Do that again. Patience, 85 pitches. That would be a record, 85 runs. 85 pitches in 4 2/3. So a nice job of patience for the Giants in that 9-6 win. We'll come back. Who's hot and more as we get you ready for Diamond Notes and the Padres and the Giants on the Sports Leader. Getting ready for Padres and the Giants opening day here at Oracle Park. John Lund with you. Thanks for joining us. It's time for Who's Hot, brought to us by our good friends at Valley Heating and Cooling. Valley Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Solar, to be exact, locally and family owned for 62 years. How about Michael Conforto, the Giants left fielder, leads the team in home runs with 3 and RBIs with 9, a team high OPS of 1192. Just stay healthy, Michael Conforto. X Factor, sponsored by Casino Matrix. Casino Matrix, progressive jackpots are here. Where are you? Just drop in 1-800-GAMBLER. Like it is early in the season, the bullpens become really key because, generally speaking, you don't let your starters go too long, so the bullpen has been up and down. Let's hope that it is up today for the win over the Padres. And finally, let's go places with the Toyota out-of-town scoreboard, and the biggest thing is the Dodgers are losing. You like that? They're at Wrigley Field today. The Cubs up 6-2 on the Dodgers, and the Athletics and the Tigers. Tigers lead that one 5-4. Top of the ninth. In the rest of the division a little bit later on today, Rays at the Rockies. That is the only other game being played in the National League West. And those are your Diamond Notes. Again, 25th opening day at Oracle Park, a rematch between Hicks and Dylan Cease. That's what we have in place today. Getting ready for the Giants and the Padres, only here on the Sports Leader.